So we start here on Haven and this pistol round to begin.
Oh, wow. Now going to offload that util, but a stun's going to be connecting. Kesnet forced and pushed back and away. Melzer with the blind is good connection. Dart to try and again repel and push and ward away. And in this carnage, just doesn't need spotting one of the players, and he knows exactly where Shy is for the 1v1.
So mixing that up and trying to find the right timings to contest DRX.
Paranoia to supplement, Smoke to at least cut up the side as well, buy a bit of time, kill trips as well, helping him out. There is that plan online for DRX, so Flashback still committed and still holding it down.
Heat and MTA, they want to try to do a bit of damage, and that's a great opening shot.
Yeah. Spots it out, and damage done to the remaining two, so util is going to be expended, push back and away, no one on that dart duty. Kesnet gliding to the side, Smoke's in their face. DRX might be able to persevere through the thick and thin of it. Shy's the last one left, and as the smoke dissipates, he's granted that easy angle again into the 1v1. Shots rattling, no casualties, but damage done. Flashback, he's low, Cam tagged up, and finally the kill here for Shy. Landing, but did he think it's cleared? Oh my, peace of mind is not there for him, and the Spectre in the hands of him. An opener is what they need here. Cheeky kill. Melzer, he's not giving anything away. That is nasty. Jiggling onto the corner, a bit of a pre-fire. Okay, Phantom. One player left to stand. It's Bane, and he's being pressured, pushed, corralled into the corner. Kesnet steals away, but it's flawless at the end of the day. Remove most of this one here inside towards the cage. Here's the footsteps.
Not again.
Pre-fire, no way is Shy surviving into this spot, and we will eventually be dropped. Melzer, Paranoia's dished out. The rest of his team now following suit as well. They want to get themselves into the action, into the fray. It's Kesnet overdrive in his hands, and he's lighting them all up. Awareness here, he's stuck it, and Shy, and what a play to make still. Fight isn't over yet, but this man will not be denied. Just going to be layered all the way through. Rifle aim is on point, movement just a cherry on top, and KRU cannot be stopped. Already a fight going to be taken once more. Oh my goodness. And listen, the weaponry's bad right now for DRX, but these guys are hurting. Buzz is trying to clear the corner. Bladestorm, rapid fire. Only the one before the trade comes out. Mako is worried about these players. Paranoia does land, blinded up, sprays them down. In this a 1v1, the smoke drop down. Melzer taps, and the issue, and hand being forced out of Mako. No stick inside, but pushes forward. Melzer catches him. Blind in his face as well, and he wants to get the hell out of there. They're giving up the site entirely. Wall up and over to the top. The retake is going to be difficult. Again, Kesnet just blindly firing away and through with that op in his hands. He's hoping for an easy kill. Buzz dominating the smoke, but does not win out his fight. And up through heaven, it all has to be contained. Flashback and Mako, and down and out. Smoke up into heaven for him to play around. He's waiting for the rest of his team to get in, and he leaps into the fray, trying to take the fight with a cloudburst in play, but already Kesnet is dropping them all like flies. DRX will have to answer back once more. This is ridiculous, man. Tempo, KRU happy to oblige into it. This time they are giving up most of this site, but they're setting themselves up as a Paranoia, and the fault line out through into the back again. And already this util is just a little bit too late and delayed. Foxy9 presses the advantage through the smoke, but the spike dropped down now, and everybody once more falls here for DRX.
We're not seeing that. DRX are getting sucked up into the pace of KRU. They're getting dragged into it.
Oh my, what a shot.
And plucked away.
That's Kesnet, pre-fires onto the corner, and that's a Hunter's Fury gone for DRX. They were hoping they could potentially get a pick onto the C side.
The ops are everywhere.
Set up. And trying to make a good go of it. DRX in through, into the B sides. Rifles into their hands, back up weaponry, there's no slowing it down. An attempt to flank and play himself into the angle, but Kesnet's not slowing down, and there's no util to help out. Bane is just isolated alone on an island. It's going to come to no avail, but he does earn himself at least one kill, but can't land the second shot. Shy surviving, Paranoia offloaded and flashed into his face, but Flashback, again he's pushed forwards. Away from the rest of his team, disconnected, and it leaves it just down to two. Mako, it's a nice shot into the 2v2, damage done to either side. Anyone's game, it comes down to these angles and timings, the 1v1. Melzer versus Foxy9. Can hear the footsteps running around, but Melzer wins it out. Fast at their disposal. It's going to be that Paranoia again to try and pave the way, but already just being chewed up straight through the choke points. I mean, Flashback makes a decent go of things as well, but they just can't get past anything right now. KRU.
They are rebuilding. They've got rookie players on the team. 3 of them. Foxy9, Flashback, Bane.
Oh my. Looking for that info. Going to be trying to hide away. Only one player revealing themselves. Buzz onto the off angle, but he's not expecting it across their placement. It's sky high. Pre-aiming for Shaq, but he's not in the server. He's nowhere near.
KRU looking to close out.
Yeah, trying to force pause into the round to at least make them stim in. A re-exploration is punished in kind. Any short plays as well, dealt with, dismissed, and that is the map closed out. 13-2, KRU. Domination. Just to try and catch that contact early on, and he sees it, signs of life, but he can't escape. Past that point, just waiting it out and walking back up. But Foxy9, quick to respond, takes up that space once more, but as he swings out, he's not expecting, again, KRU to be in these spots. Not enough for them to really win out this map. It's going to have to hit some shots, and almost single digits to a lot of them. Mako.
Watch out for those at the start of rounds. Watch out for Kesnit.
Letting them even getting into the side here in front of the Cove. It's very heads up, but he's going to be overwhelmed anyway. Outlaw into the hands, flashback into the secondary, but not able. Mako is here, waiting to receive. They're all going down to the classic right clicks. It's a disaster right now.
But it's Heat's ability to get out of here unscathed. They're looking to recover this.
Kesnit is just going for it, man. The one player slipped past him, though, and including that rifle, picked up, at least the guns, but flashback off to the side. And as well, we'll just put one straight to the dome, but lots of players ready to receive, and there will be no resurgence, at least from DRX into that round. Just is the sole recipient of all of this aggression and smoke. Just lay it down nice and early and sprays it away and will play for his life. But the door's going to be broken. Still trying to take this fight offset with the movement. It's nice by flashback. Back into it, drone. It's going to be used, pressing forwards. Melzer's alone though, an isolated res up. Adjustment not available here for KRU. They will be dropping and falling. Not backing away from this fight. In fact, they want to be the ones to draw that blood up and the bound and kicking. And finally, the reinforcements flooding back in and around, but the bullets running out. Buzz, how the hell are you still alive here? Dash back online, Shorty in his hands. Foxy9 finally there with him. Over the shoulder, leaving it just down to Shy. Bullet straight through. KRU calling for that pause. Oh my, okay, that is scary stuff. Pushing back and through, flashback and around. Hunter's Fury up through heaven. That's a connection onto the two, but they weren't anticipating that the players would hold their ground. Only 8 seconds left. This is a round win for DRX, just about how they play it. At this point, DRX are perfectly happy. Calling for that pause and a different angle for Buzz, but still the same value. This guy has got that consistency. In for the wall, he's going to hear these footsteps right past him, wilted away, and there aren't really enough discipline in terms of the way the KRU are playing this one, but it's just isolated, picked up by Kesnit. TP's back and away again, anchoring players, not expecting it, flashback. KRU going for that 1-1-3, this is really risky, but Bane comes out on top anyway. Golden beam of light up and over, flashback is forced to make that play, pushing forwards is traded. Hunter's Fury, the dart and a paranoia, MTA in the off angle, needs to be that trade. Shy, he joins up, links it all the way through. Bane knows there's a player tucked. Again, the off angle will not save you, but again, time is of the essence, diminishing, and with, yeah, I mean, that's gone with a circle, just shrinking.
Massive stack.
Yeah, hell of a read. They've got 4 players waiting.
They've been putting the sight, oh, they're doing the flash and dash play.
Flash and dash play to try and fight for that control early on into the cloudburst, but the dart doesn't reveal too much, and Buzz,
fortunately, doesn't quite work for them. Can they
MTA
recover here?
Yeah, they're right back into it. At least with the teammates who are arriving, but not expecting that Melzer's already crept up onto that deeper angle. Shy, more to Bane, high ground angle reset, at least enough to get the 2, and flashback drop down into that 1v2, not enough. They know he's isolated onto that corner, spamming away into the one-way. MTA, he can't respond and he can't back his teammate up. They are trying to fight this one, pound for pound. Mako, he's just swinging into this one with really barely any util. Left 4 and Buzz happy to oblige and take part into the action and fight. And up through mid as well, everyone dealt with. KRU still just trying to brute force their way past this one into the one-way, but rifles in hands, DRX. Cove makes it difficult, flashback's already way ahead of it in a distraction play. Bane capitalizes.
Careful.
It's a battle towards his main angle. No one dealt with the dart.
The teleport up recon so that you can get kills through your smoke.
DRX should know this one. Adjustment, flashback. He was blind as a bat, yet still manages to come up with the 1 before the trade online. Kesnit happy to slow it down, and now the full commit by Kesnit. Paranoia makes his way across, leaves it just down to the 1. Kesnit, he's hoping that he'll be able to get that easy fight. Singular. In potentially a bit of trouble. The dart pushes him back and away in, and up for Bane to just get that half, sticking and grabs it. Made their way in through the side, and watching that one, flashback gets taken care of. In through mid, and a peek by Foxy9 is not set up at all. Buzz trying to at least even out the odds of the fight to be taken. Again, doesn't adjust in time up through that heaven spot. And now Melzer sticking at the fuse, spamming into the angle, but the Cove defending against most of these bullets. Half is earned. Another smoke. Blooms and blossoms. Kesnit with the kill, and adjustment again. Flick of the wrist, tapping away with the guns, and it has to be reclaiming it. Bane back it up and running into it. Oh my goodness!
Looking to see if he can get some info.
Might hand over a gun if he's not careful.
I don't like this.
Drone used, time already running short here, but that Bulldog finding value. It's up to these site anchoring players. Mako trying to reposition up and around, and again, Kisnet a tap onto it. No way, you can't let this. You squandered an opportunity, not again. Kisnet sticking, half everybody's fallen, but the time is on their side. KRU with a thrifty win.
The rifle rounds might be very worrying here.
Kisnet is not one to back away from a fight and a challenge. He's trying to get that back up again by MTA, overextending. Very little chances of this now as well. Foxy9 will be shortly following suit. Everything being combined. Concatenated, Shido. Buzz out, tagged up, pushing him back and away. There's still no two of these players here, but that's being heard by Flashback, and he deals with the flank. Pesky problem of Kisnet, dealt with now. Flash in through the back as well, and bullets. No, oh no, just out of range. I stand corrected, and a tap of the spike will force them out wide. MTA now got to do the most, but with the rifle in his hand, just not enough to get over that barrier. Still heat, adjustment, snappy, tapping away. Can't quite get it, the easy kill. Time was never on his side. Smokes to play with, Util on top of it, nades rebounding, echoing pass, Flashback stepping up to the challenge, right past most of this fight. Melzer not able to stick this one, sprayed and spammed down onto that angle. Heat trying to get tricky with it again, pushing and forcing the issue, but Buzz, the timing is impeccable. Dart reveals Kisnet is alone, and not enough. And this is going to be a squeeze and a pinch into these A anchoring players. MTA will be able to get at least some value from that with Mako falling, Flashback holding off angle, claims to kill onto Melzer. And DRX to kill feed that is filled up with red, at least for now. Kisnet traded. Not able to hold their ground onto that one.
And brutal. I mean, look at the webcam for Heat.
Yeah.
It looks like he's had a tech issue again. As I understand them, that you're not going to replay a round like this.
Not if there's been damage done. Jump spots abound, up through the ropes, there it is, Flashback strikes, and so no command not even necessary, and he's really just done enough. Flashback even with that third.
Kisnet and MTA looking to pick up the pieces, ooh, and it's a 4K, possibly on for the ace here as well, thrown into bind.
MTA survives, Flashback's on 5L, running his way around, no ace today. Oh no, 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 it's like a horror movie! But 13-6 for the finish. Triggering that play, it's a nade into the corner, and Shy walking around here, just onto the corner, expecting that reclear, but crouched up, the bullet's just not quite landing, only the one. Short, Foxy9 over the top there with the dizzy as well. Forces Melzer out into that fight, crouched up Heat, he removes Buzz. Tap from Heat, seeing if there's that second wave of things again, out wide and open, not enough of the movement, and time now is forced to at least get the kills or stick, but it's an impossibility. DRX have played that one to perfection, despite the mid-round adjustments of KRU being on point.
Normally you're going to see the attacking team want to build up their Thrash first.
Take a little bit of a TP here, straight into the open arms of Bane. That is a lovely adjustment. A lot to overcome there.
They're going to be heading into round 3. Heat's the closest. And that Nightfall.
This is bought time for DRX. They've got players into the spot and a position, and Kesset just goes for the widest space in the world to clear it. Doesn't work out. Still alive onto the corners. Molly at their feet. They can't step over it. They can't get access to it. Jumping around, making a mockery of the round. DRX are converting this bonus. Right now it seems like DRX haven't slowed down from that map too here. This is a very committed off angle. Kisnet scatters his way across, does connect onto a multitude of targets, but Bane is not to be pushed back and away here. Tries to at least offset his movement enough to survive, but he's going to be dropped in the process. Rivers in the hands, Melzer spotted out, and spam through the box will do the job. Peeking around, the wingman taps that first point of the fuse. They know exactly where Heat is. He's going to be not long for this world. And the fuse is completed. Up and over, doesn't clear out Mako though. There's nothing for a showstopper in the hands. It's returned there, and a swing is going to be given the easy kill. Yes, he is. And DRX, they make sure to swarm. It's disciplines, and an ult in the back pocket of Foxy9 will basically seal it up. Checkmate at that point. This is a lot of players up into their face, but again, to judge and hearing it, nobody wants to step past it. Mako spam down Heat. Himself away into showers, one of the best chances they've had in a long time. Wait a second, Util is used, combined attempt. Kisnet showstopper has to use, and it's not spammable for Shy into the spot. Off onto the angle again, he knows it, there's a chance, and it's one out. And tapping onto, finally committing into the spike, and there is that reinforcement. Side by side, Kisnet, Util out and away, movement by Bane, almost enough to isolate still. Players are dropping KRU, another chance, and it's grasp.
You know, Melzer clear flashback from short. There goes Buzz early on.
That's a beautiful shot. And already with those sound cues cut away as well, they are making their way through. That is rapid. Kesnit, he is leading the charge for his team.
These players can try.
They're trying to bait them in here. Flashback only for the one still alive though.
The defuse!
No way, Bane! He sticks it! Squandering those rounds, it should have been easy. Mako, it already plays up in front of him. The contact play again works out for KRU. Kesnit is going to be landing and does deny that plan. As a nade and a mosh pit all going to be used for Bane, trying to help him out. Doesn't fully commit into the fight at the front of the site. He's just about wiggling his way through. Damage is excellent, but still Melzer there with a trade. Foxy9 instantly back and at it again. Kesnit, he's here. It's a three-piece for it. Nade rebounds, flashback abound. Nade backing around. There's a lot of util being used by KRU. Here it is, time to strike. It's being held by KRU. Watched onto that one, but it doesn't matter if he's holding it. He's not ready for this. Foxy9, he's straight back at them. Drops two, and Mako's right there too, alongside it, just watching that A-short avenue. Heat. You hear the plan. It's committed inside. Heat.
Spike planted.
Has to reposition. He's worried about every single angle. Flashback was ready. False confidence, maybe. He's peeked out. Almost getting the collapse. Melzer.
Full clearing lamps,
Bane.
and the fight is happening showers.
Yeah, Bane. Danger. But again, safely navigated. With Shy going to be dropped. No longer has to worry about that backstab potential. Here's a Nightfall. Going to be utilized. Not willing to overextend or overinvest. Flashback with the wrap around ADS up. He deals with it. Why not when it's flourishing in this way and form? The peak. Of course it's punished there. Foxy9 sharp. Used up and over the top here. Dizzy has to be used to respond, and now Buzz right back at it. Ult of his own, revealed up. Spamming and praying and spraying away. Bane, he's losing track, but still wrangles the kill. Rifles are there, and they put down these KRU players. It's a tried strategy. They do this one quite a lot. Up and through, and Shy just didn't know which way to look. The flood attempt met and shut down Heat. He was caught between a rock and a hard place there. There's no chance of him. Here for KRU, doubled up. This is what they do best. Trying to take these fights, but again, just tapping away with the damage done. The game IQ just winning that one out for Buzz. It's 3 in a round for him before he's eventually dropped Kesnit whatsoever. Tapping away. It's no easy fight. Nades re-earned, but expecting that re-flank, and right from behind, it's a dagger to the back.
Can they fight their way out of this one? Yeah, I think they can. I think they're fine.
That's brutal, man. Out and through, that's a Showers player dealt with here for KRU. Onto this retake. If they deal with Buzz too, there's that danger, but now he's going to be active. Into the fight now. What's the next layer to all of this one? Has to watch it all down. MTA at least a tap onto the defuse, and DRX at least forced wide into the open.
Just choosing to reconnect with the rest of the team.
And the timer taken by Shy. My God. Just expecting injection of fire there for KRU. But he might not even do that. That's nice.
30 seconds left.
Getting cheeky with it.
It gets him one step closer, making any kind of comeback a reality.
Oh, now, Kesnit.
No, I like it.
Shy's going to be challenged and tested. He's right in front of most of this one. Snakebite at the feet. A lot to overcome there, even if it is against the pistols. And I don't want to use it. Here's the showstopper forwards. MTA taking care of Bane, and Rocket not really that necessary here with the rifles. Foxy9 making a decent go. Gotta respect it. Flying out through elbow. Nobody's sticking to try and at least break that. And everybody's detained because they can't defend. Players topple, bodies fall, and DRX just Shy remaining. One to stand. As I said, inevitable. Contact here onto one of these players. It is returned with a fire, but as a showstopper, Buzz has gained a lot of ground from it. Just the threat of it, that is egregious by Heat. Thinking he can take that timing back and away, and the Thrash is just dealt with. Broken down, Kesnit can't take the timing. This is it. Well, if any of these players contacts the Thrash up and around, detainment onto Buzz, that will be the kill. And the angle just not afforded to at least answer back, but finally doubles up, and Shy has to do it all. So much to overcome, not quite possible. DRX